I'm going to show you some flashcards. First, I'm going to show you the answers, and then I'm going to turn them around, and you give me the answers. Okay, so ready? All right, ready? Okay, just making sure. I thought I saw a double. Okay, nope. Here we go. You getting them? Last one, 110. Good job. All right. How many of you like getting your report card? Okay, I know I always did. I wanted to see what the result was for my hard work. Now, I know that when I went to school, I took a lot of tests and quizzes. So how did I just get one grade on my report card for each subject? Well, the answer is that my teachers would find my average grade. So they would take all my grades and they would add them all up, and then they would divide it by how many grades there were. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, I only had 3 tests, okay, which I'm sure I had more. Okay, so let's say the first test I did really well on. I got a 100. But the second test, I didn't do so great. Maybe I got a 75. And then the third test, I made sure I studied really, really well, and I got a 94. Okay, so I did the best I could. Unfortunately, that second test, but what is good about averages is if you get better grades, then some of your lower grades get brought up. Okay, but unfortunately, some of your lower grades also pull your better grades down. So obviously you want to get more higher grades, and it pulls your lower grades up. You don't want your lower grades to pull your higher grades down. Okay, so what you would do is you would add 175 and 94 and whatever that total is, and then how many tests were there? 3. So I divide that number by 3, and that gives me my average, what that would be. Okay, so here, I'll do it real quickly on paper. All right, so 175, 94, add them. If you add them, you get 269, and I'm going to divide that by 3, and that would give me my average grade. Some of you might already know the answer in your head. Okay, so 89, remainder 2. So that would actually probably round down. So my average grade would be an 89. So even though I got a 100 and a 94 on these 2 tests, unfortunately that 75 kind of brought the grade down to an 89, which isn't that bad. If that's your best grade, then that's great. Okay, so that's what an average is. You take the total amount, you add all your things together, and then you divide it by how many there were. So we're going to do some of this in our book. So open your book to page 171, and we are going to start off with a story problem. So we have number 1. Kayla read 49 pages on Monday, 41 pages on Tuesday, and 63 pages on Wednesday. What was the average number of pages Kayla read each day? All right, so first step is that we need to add up the pages add up all the total of the pages. All right, so in your adding workspace, you're going to write 49 plus 41 plus 63. All right, so add that up. 9 plus 1 plus 3 is 13. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 6 is 15. So 153. Now, we're not done. That's not the average. We're going to divide it by how many numbers we had to add. So we added 3 numbers. So we're going to, over in your divide workspace, you're going to divide 3 into 153. Okay, so let's divide. 3, how many 3's are in 15? How many groups of 3 are in 15? 5. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract, you get 0. Bring down your 3. How many groups of 3 are in 3? Only 1. So put 1 up here. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract and we get 0. So 51 is actually our average. So in the blank next to average pages, red, you would write 51 pages. Number 2, Michael recorded his piano practice time by weeks. So on week 1, he practiced for 132 minutes. Week 2, 113 minutes. Week 3, 121 minutes. Week 4, only 98 minutes. So what was Michael's average weekly practice time? First step, we need to add the times up. Okay, so we are going to add 132 plus 113 plus 121 plus 98. Okay, I know you can add this, but let's do it together, I guess, if you want to. If you don't, you can just go ahead. So we've got 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus 8 is 14. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 9 is 16. And then we've got 1, 1, 1, 1, 4. Okay, so 464. And we're going to divide that by how many numbers we added. We added 1, 2, 3, 4. So 464 divided by 4. So how many groups of 4 are in 4? 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract 0. Bring down your 6. How many groups of 4 are in 6? Only 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract, what's 6 minus 4? 2. 2 is smaller than 4, bring down your other 4, your next digit. How many groups of 4 are in 24? 6. So 6 times 4 is 24. So his average was 116 minutes. That was about what he averaged for practice time. Number 3, Hunter recorded the high temperatures for 5 days. The temperatures were 42 degrees Fahrenheit, 51 degrees Fahrenheit, 48 degrees Fahrenheit, and 43 degrees Fahrenheit. And 56 degrees Fahrenheit. What was the average high temperature for the 5 days? So we need to add up all those temperatures. Okay, so we've got 42 and 51 plus 48 and 43 plus one more is 56. Okay, so we're going to add all those up. Here we go. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 8 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 6 is 20. Okay, so put your 0, carry your 2. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 4 is 19, plus 5 is 24. So is 240 degrees our answer? No, we have to divide. How many degrees, different numbers did we divide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 240 divided by 5. Okay, so how many groups of 5 are in 2? 0. How many groups of 5 are in 24? 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Subtract. What's 24 minus 20? 4. Bring down your 0. How many groups of 5 are in 40? 8. So 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract, we get 0. So our answer is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Any questions? If you do have a question, feel free to email me. I'm sure your mom and dad know how to do this too. All right, turn the page. Number 1, Jordan recorded his violin practice time for 1 week. So for 5 days he recorded. So we have 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and 45 minutes. All right, so add all those up. Okay, do that in your add space. I'll do it in mine. So 30 plus 45 plus 20 plus 25 plus 45. So add those up. Okay, did you get 165? And then we're going to divide 165 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go ahead and divide. Was your answer 33? If it was, then it's correct. So the answer is 33 minutes. That was his average. Number 2, Molly read 244 pages in January, 298 pages in February, and 643 pages in March. Wow, there must have been a blizzard in March. She could sit and read. What was the average number of pages she read each month? So let's add up the pages. So 244 plus 298 plus 643. Add those up. Okay, should have gotten 1,000, where is it? 1,185. All right, now we need to divide by 1, 2, 3. Okay, did you get 395? That's correct. So 395 pages is the label. All right, now we're just going to do some solving. Okay, so let's do those together. It's always good just to do lots of practice with these, okay? I know division can be pretty challenging. I think it's about probably the most challenging thing in math for elementary. All right, so how many groups of 9 are in 8? 0. How many groups of 9 are in 81? 9. So put your 9 above the 1. Now we're going to multiply. Remember, let's write our steps. Divide, multiply, subtract, compare, bring down. So 9 times 9 is 81. Subtract, we get 0. Bring down our other 9. many groups of 9 are in 9? 1. 1 times 9 is 9. Subtract, we get 0. So our answer is 91. All right, number 4. We have 7 divided into 210. So how many 7s are in 2? 0. How many 7s are in 21? 3. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtract, we get 0. Now, don't bother bringing this 0 down and doing all the zeros thing, down at the bottom. We can just pop the 0 up here. So 30. I mean, if you really want to, you can. 0, 7 goes into 0, 0 times 7 is 0. Subtract, you get 0. Okay? If you really want to do it that way. Number 5. 536 divided by 3. How many groups of 3 are in 5? 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Is 2 smaller than 3? Yes. So bring down your 3. How many groups of 3 are in 23? 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract. 23 minus 21 is 2. 2 is smaller than 3, so bring down your 6. How many groups of 3 are in 26? That would be 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Subtract. What's 26 minus 24? 2. No other numbers to bring down, so our remainder is 2. Okay, remainder 2. All right, number 6. We have 817 divided by 4. So how many groups of 4 are in 8? 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract, we get 0. Bring down your 1. How many groups of 4 are in 1? 0. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract. 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring down your 7. How many groups of 4 are in 17? 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract, we get 1. 1 becomes our remainder. Remainder, how many have left? So divide evenly, and then whatever's left over is your remainder. Okay, just like leftovers after dinner. All right, next we have a money problem. So $42.36 divided by 6. How many groups of 6 are in 4? 0. How many groups of 6 are in 42? 7. 7 times 6 is 42. Subtract 0. Bring down your 3. How many groups of 6 are in 3? 0. 0 times 6 is 0. Subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. Bring down your 6. How many groups of 6 are in 36? 6. To multiply, we have 36. Subtract and 0, so we don't have a remainder. All right, number 8. Okay. Number 8. How many groups of 2 are in 1? 0. How many groups of 2 are in 17? 9. Nope. 7. 6. 8. Can't talk. Okay. 8 times 2 is 16. 17 minus 16 is 1. Bring down your 9. How many groups of 2 are in 19? 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract, we get 1. Bring down your 5. How many groups of 2 are in 15? 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Subtract, we get 1, so 1 is our remainder. 897, remainder 1. All right, last math problem. Okay, so 5, how many groups of 5 are in 4? 0. How many groups of 5 are in 40? 1. That would be 8. So 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract, 41 minus 40 is 1. Bring down your 9. How many groups of 5 are in 19? 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Subtract 4. Bring down your 0. 4 is smaller than 5. Bring down your 0. How many groups of 5 are in 40? 8. 8 times 5 is 40. So 0. We don't have a remainder. All right, so now we did that together. You are going to do activity pages 169 and 170.